The best of the best of the best.
No vengan a frontera a echarte flores.
Le llevamos la mejor noticia del deporte.
Night.
Eso te da duro.
Dígalo, papi, tú supéralo, ¿viste?
Put the fries in the bag.
Número por número.
Yo voy a los míos, así que vamos allá.
Fuego, fuego, fire.
Jacob is gonna dog walk.
Casi en la hora cero.
Eso era lo que se esperaba.
We believe. The one that panicked was the head coach.
Ver estos dos mastodontes.
Just don't agree about the format. I think that
April Fools. Eso fue lo primero que yo pensé.
Un coach de nombre.
so no what's going on. I don't
man.
know. All these good.
Está atrasado.
Ay, el Big Three.
That dog in them.
Playoff de muerte súbita.
Como que eso no tiene ningún tipo de sentido.
They were too predictable.
Un hincapié para otra situación.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too.
Yeah.
Don't get that twisted.
Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Te van a prestar.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esta noche buena.
este fue mi examen que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shaky, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una salsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talk about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs. Call Sport Podcast. Yo, buckle up, because it's about to get interesting now.
Yo me la vivo, a mí no me importa lo que diga la gente.
Esa es la reencarnación de Cole.
A correr los tres.
A lot of pressure.
El equipo voló en canto.
El tipo es una bestia, el tipo es un animal.
Sense of pride there.
Como el cuco, no lo menciona y nunca aparece.
Max, Goose. You represent more than yourself.
Los números están.
Whenever you see this glove, you already know what's the deal.
Claro que sí.
Sé que me escraché.
Golf 101.
Quieren drama, vaya a hacer otro programa.
I'm gonna give you an etiquette, and then I'm gonna give you a rule.
Esto está mejorando gracias a eso.
¿Quién era ese chamaco antes que lo subiera?
Andando, papi, en las costillas hoy.
Está bien de Carlito está, pero
Yo quiero.
War number one, I don't know what to do with him.
a otro nivel.
The best of the best of the best.
No vengan a
Thank you for joining. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sport Podcast, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. But before we start, here you have a QR code where you can subscribe to our different programs. Currently, we have 5 programs, 2 on English, 3 on Spanish. Don't worry, we're bilingual. If you want to join a Spanish program, we adjust to you, okay? So on Mondays, in English, We Call Golf, I'll be joining Miguel to discuss the latest on the world of golf. On Tuesday, in Spanish, We Call Sport Puerto Rico, Jay Salas will talk about sports in the island of Puerto Rico. On Wednesdays, in English, We Call Football, I'll be joining Hush X or special guests to bring you a week-by-week matchups until we get to the Super Bowl. On Thursday, in Spanish, the main cast, We Call Sport Podcast, I will be joining G.I. Josh and Jandy to talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. On Saturday, in Spanish, We Call Wrestling, the team of G.I. Josh, DJ, Jay Salas, and Hush X will bring you the latest and greatest on the world of wrestling. Hit like and share, and remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
Let's talk about it.
You already
Be
know.
about it.
Let's go once again. It's another Monday. Wonderful Monday for everybody. Let me hear that clap. Give me that love. Give me that love.
Welcome
Give me that
back.
love.
Welcome
We
back.
made it. You already know who it
Welcome
is.
back.
You already know who it is. You already know. No, the boy hashtag Red Cup. Always with me. Never leave it alone. Don't worry about what is inside. It's for me to consume, for you to just watch me drink it, I guess, at this point. But as always, we don't talk about it. We be about it. Hey, it's We Call Golf on Mondays. You already know. It's part of it. And as always, I got my brother from another mother. Miguel, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I got the applause sip on going, Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, I woke up breathing, right? The first thing that happened, and obviously, right? And we're still doing it right now. That's the first thing. Welcome back to We Call Golf. This is where we're going to talk about golf a little bit, show you about why we call this We Call Golf, because I hope you have a clip for me ready
No, I owe you
about
that
what
one.
my prediction.
I owe you
Man,
that. I owe you that one. I owe you two.
that-
So I'm gonna bring
my
those two
bad,
next
my
week.
bad, guys. My bad, guys. That this is what I deal with. I gotta get him on that one, but he's lacking a little bit, but he's a little shaky.
Shake.
But welcome back. Everything's good. Tomorrow I play golf. I went to the Arnold. Remember last week, the Arnold. I had a great time. The players, but about to talk about that soon, and coming up the Valspar. So don't forget about that. I might be going on Saturday for you guys. All right. So to bring you some live We Call Golf. We were there. We don't just be about it. We don't just call it. We be about it as well. So what's up, Nolo?
Hey, just doing what it do, man. Hey, just quick, what's up to on Daniela, on Sierra? Thank you for being here with us tonight. It's part of it. It's what we do. It's part of what we do here. We call golf. We talk about golf with golf junkies. If you're a junkie, please join us in this wonderful episode because we got tons to talk about. All right. So first of all, let me just break it down for you what we got going on for tonight. All right. So we're gonna talk about the players. Obviously, everybody knows that the players.
Obviously, the
hot stuff, right? After that, we're going to be talking about giving you guys our picks for the Valspar, which is this upcoming week.
Yes, sir.
Then we're going to talk about the LPGA. We're going to give you a little bit of stats of what's going on. They haven't played this weekend, but they're going to play this upcoming weekend, so we're going to give you our picks on that, okay? So, on top of that, we also have LIV. LIV came this weekend.
Yeah, and
it was
in Singapore. Yeah, Singapore.
And it was really hot. So, once again, it's just part of the whole 9 yards, and we're going to talk about the best and hottest thing in golf, which is TGL. Okay?
TGL,
yeah. So just stay tuned. That's all we do. But before we keep moving forward, man, we can't be here without our sponsors. So let's go out there with Escape to Paradise. Let's go and get it. Let's go.
Who we got?
Escape to Paradise, Puerto Rico. Your adventure starts here, where we offer half and full day charters to the islands of Icaco, Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. Leaving from Fajardo, our 20-foot Stama boat has a bathroom, radio, and fresh water. Super comfortable for a full day. All tours can accommodate up to 6 people, and each of our tours includes beverages and snacks, except the full day that offers a full meal. We are known for our customer service and unforgettable experience. Enjoy the chance to snorkel and swim on the most beautiful beaches of our islands. Half-day charters offers you 2 schedules, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And this only visits Icacos and Palomino Islands. The full-day charter prices may vary depending of destination. To see our availability, go to escapetoparadisepr.com. Click on Book Now and search by date. We only work by reservation. For other accommodations and more, please call 787-516-1025. Or you can write us an email at escapetoparadisepr@gmail.com. Escape to Paradise.
Hey, Escape to Paradise, man. You already seen the beaches. You already seen the food. Hey, man, just go ahead and give him a call. Get him in. You already know what's the deal. Escape to Paradise, man. What's up, Miguel? I see you like.
Did you see that grill on it? Was that a whole blown out grill on that?
That grill was legit. Okay.
Oh my God.
I had to put the in there.
I gotta get to Puerto Rico.
Hey, man,
I gotta call that dude up.
It's all part of it.
Like, for real.
Part of it. Our sponsor, Escape to Paradise on the east side of Puerto Rico. Hit him up, man. I cannot say enough about that. So, with that being said, we're gonna jump into what happened this weekend. One of the signature events. All right, one of the craziness. And Miguel had called it. All right, I will bring you this. I swear I will bring you this next week for you guys to see that Miguel actually called it twice with the same person. All right. So with that being said, Miguel, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the honors to go ahead and talk about your boy, our boy. What else is to say? Besides, he went ahead and took the dog for a walk, and he put it like that. Okay, so it's all yours, Miguel.
I'm gonna start off it right. This is his, I think, his 29th victory. He was 28 now. I think it's 20.
28.
If I'm not 28, right?
28,
Okay, I thought this is I thought this was his 29th.
28.
First of all, I was at the job today. I was at the job, and I'm a real estate agent. Whoever doesn't know, right? And then I work at a golf club at Shingle Creek in Orlando. If anybody wants to come out to that beautiful, nice golf course, please let me know. Obviously, through here, if you guys want to go, just let me know as well. We can make that happen. Danielle Sierra, he says, "Good evening, friends. How are you? We're doing great. Thank you so much for being here. You're gonna get a golf for like an hour, just an hour. Okay, we're gonna give you golf just for an hour. Rory, number one.
That's it.
Right, right, just like that."
Just like that.
Just
number
like-
one. Number one in the
Jay,
world.
he's
Number one in your heart. I think it's number.
right
He's
now.
number one
He's
in
FedEx.
in the FedEx. In the FedEx.
He's in the FedEx. He's number one.
You
Okay.
correct?
Second overall in the world. Second. He's already been first. We already know this, right? The thing that a couple of things I want to point out, right? He already won 2 tournaments already in 2025. Listen, I was at the job today. I was at the clubhouse for a little bit. And I was talking to one of my boys, and I said, and we were talking in there. We were like, "Is that McIlroy? He is the best player. The thing is that he's not winning as consistent that he wants to, because certain things, right? He had to get in place. His attitude, his getting frustrated was getting in his way. Listen." This guy is the guy to beat. I know that Scheffler had a big year and he is the number one player. Yes. But when Rory is in his best moment, like, when Goku comes up and does the flame and just goes more and more, this is him heating up, right? So if he wins another tournament, you better watch out, because he maybe do the year of, and this is not because he's my favorite player. This is because obviously I like Hideki Matsuyama. I like other players. Yeah. Another thing I want to, obviously, he closed it. Think about these two things. His confidence, remember, when he has it to 100%, there's nobody that's going to beat this guy, right? He's going to show up this year, because think about that. He wins the AT&T Pebble Beach. Now he wins this one already, right? So he lost versus DeChambeau. He choked in a couple, right? In 2 events. He choked with the 2-foot putt that he couldn't make, and then DeChambeau just pulled the rug right out.
Right? That played with his psyche a little bit, man. That played a little bit with his psyche. It was kind of roughy.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I mean. So now that he is winning now, and now that he has, now he can, I'm going for him again, right? I pick him weekly, because I know that he's going to be in the. But why haven't I picked Scheffler? Last year, we can go back to all our YouTube videos, and Scheffler was number one, and we picked him a few times. We got him, but it's because Rory is the guy to beat for me. Like his swing, his overall, he's number 2, I think, in driving now, because I think Portier is number 1. He's hitting it farther than him. He's pro from 2007. What can we say? What can we not say about this kid? 261 events. He has made 230 cuts. 260 events, 230 cuts, ladies and gentlemen. 11 third finishes. 11 runner-ups, 127 top finishes. Joined in 2000. He's been a FedEx champion already in 2016, 2019, 2022. Has officially made $99 million. I don't want to talk about this guy because I'm just going to keep on going. But shout out to JJ Spawn. He kept in there, and JJ Spawn, whoever doesn't know, he's been in different events, and he's been falling just short in a couple events. But remember, just like I always tell you, it's not the first place always, gets the bigger piece of the pie. Because if you're more consistent, now he has made $14 million this year already. Now he's already exempt for a couple. Now this tournament right here gets some $2.7 million in his pocket. Shout out to JJ Spawn. I remember picking him for different events back on the channels a couple, and I missed it, but I knew that he was going to come up. Why would it not? Now he's showing now himself. Now he's remember, coming from where he came from, now just winning like all these sponsorships, all these. Shout out to JJ Spawn. Sorry that you just had to wake up the next day and say, "Damn it, I got to play versus Rory. Damn it, 3 more holes." And he just showed that it's just that's the pressure. It does exist. Shout out to him. Shout out to Rory. Let's go, Rory.
So, before I jump in mine, hey, you guys that are watching, thank you for watching with us right now. Thank you for being with us. Any like and share will be greatly appreciated. Just a click. It's just a click of a share to that arrow.
Sure.
That is, that'll be greatly appreciated. You don't have to do too much. Just a little click. Just a little click, and we'll be shared, and we greatly appreciate it. If you will subscribe, you'll be with us. Every Monday we talk about golf. This is in our veins already. He's already in. We jumped
for an hour, just for an hour.
We are
just for an hour.
So whatever you guys got to say about what happened in the players, write it down. What you like, what you guys didn't like, and it will be greatly appreciated. So moving forward into this one. All right. So Miguel, I got it. Rory is out of this world. You just put out the repertoire for Rory right there. You spilled the guts out there for Rory. I know he's our best player that we follow for the longest. Best swing.
The swing.
We can't even bring it in. The most surprising thing that I would tell you about this win with Rory was that his driver wasn't his best club. That was the crazy thing. His putter was making he was draining putts left and right. I'm like, oh, shoot.
He still got it.
Whenever you got Rory with that mix between an approach more than being more aggressive, because listen, TPC on Sawgrass is not a course for you to attack with your power. It's about placement. It's about placement. It's about having control of the ball, right? So
similar like Augusta.
Exactly.
You got to pit it.
You got to look. You got to put it in certain spots. Whenever you
shape it.
Whenever you hit it on 18, whenever he hit it on 18 and went right, I was like, oh my God, here we go. Let's go for the ride, guys.
Oh, he was definitely both of them. He wanted to secure that side, right? He didn't want to like snap.
He wanted way too right. Way too right.
I'm sure him and his caddy started right in the middle of the fairway. If it fades a little bit off to the fairway, it's okay. We're chipping in the fairway. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, he's gonna put some power into it, but he's not gonna go full out because if he snaps it. So that's the thing.
The thing that was with him was was save Rory was that also JJ went right with him. So
farther,
he went further in, and it was really
so bad for him.
You know what? I never felt bad for another player, but that I felt bad because you know what? He had a chance to win it the day before. With a putt this
much,
bro. He had a chance to win it. And you know what? Let me tell you something about JJ. Listen, JJ came in asking himself, like, do I deserve to play with these people? Do I have enough to play at this stage? Do I have it? Do I have it? Right? And guy, I don't know what more you want, but today you went 1-on-1 with one of the great ones. And listen, it didn't go your way. Got it. All right. But I want to tell you about it's okay. Man, you just take it as it comes. Take this as experience and move forward. The crazy thing, whenever he was in 17 today, that people kept talking about, is like he sneak peeked and looked at Rory's club of what he picked. And Rory picked the 9, right? Mm-hmm. So he picked the 9. So he picked that he got an 8. And the thing was, after his shot, right? Whenever they interviewed him, he said, no, I already knew what I was going to, and I had my mark. I practiced, and he went with it. That's a good thing. You know what? I went with it. Even though I saw Rory go with a 9, I went with an 8. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the crazy thing. You know, the wind was spinning. The wind didn't stop the ball. He overflew the hole because he was not taking under consideration the nerves, the anxiety, the moment, right? The big moment that you have.
Oh man. So
he ended up overhitting the shot and end up getting wet. But however, JJ Spawn, bro, you have it. So if you're watching this, JJ Spawn, or somebody that supports you watching, you have it, man. Don't think about it twice. Next time, just go out there and get it. Okay, Rory, can't talk too much about it, bro. You already spilled the guts. You already spilled the guts.
It's like talk about Tiger, right? You won't
listen.
28 wins, PGA wins. He's coming.
He's having a great year already, man. And I think him not playing as much tournaments as he said that he was going to pull back a little bit more in tournaments, I think that favored him. Another thing that favored him too, that people are not talking too much. The second thing that favored him was that his personal life got fixed. He was having issues in his personal life with his loved one.
Everything lines up.
Fixed everything with that. Let's move forward. It is what it is. Let's make it happen. That got fixed. My golf game got fixed. The world is going wonderful right now.
My confidence is back. I won't miss a 2-footer to lose a tournament. I was close tournaments.
You have to take everything under consideration. You need
It'll be tough to beat this year.
You need the support. You need making sure that you are making your shots, the shots that everybody knows. Everybody that's been following you, Rory. Everybody knows that you can have this shots. You can create shots. You can do every single shot. The only thing that you have to do is be on pace, and stay in the moment. I don't think he get nervous. I think he get anxious because I think that's what I think about him. He doesn't get nervous. He gets anxious.
I think he gets mad at himself because he knows how good he is, and he's like, "Man, how am I not hitting this? Like I practiced my whole entire life,
and I got you, and it's part of it too, and it's great, and it what a greatness, right? To think about that, right? Like you got it, right? Like you don't need nobody telling you flowers and stuff. You already got it.
No,
kind of deal.
Your swing is
So once again, shout out to Rory, but I want to give a big, huge shout out to JJ Spawn, taking it like a man, saying, "Hey, listen, I came in here. It is what it is. I took my shot in, and I overflew it. So everything went downhill at 17. So by 17,
that was it.
17, that was it. I think you
Rory hit the middle of the green.
Yeah, you got wet. That was it. It's a wrap. But shout out to all of them. Both of them. They both out there went out there and make it happen. Miguel, one thing before we jump out of this to the next topic, what do you think about the 3-day playoff thing, the 3 holes playoff thing?
Oh yes, I wanted to talk about that. I think that was an awesome idea, way to do it, because if you keep on just playing holes and okay, we tied this one. Okay, let's go back to 18. And we tied this one. Let's go back to 18. And then we tied this one. Then we go back to 17. Now we tied this hole. We go back to 17 again. And then we go back to 10 or something. I'm like, if you're going to go back and forth, first of all, play three holes in a row. The ones that the hardest ones, the last 16, 17, 18, down that stretch. Play those last 3 holes because everybody's already there. And then whoever wins, if it came down to that, well, then you go to a sudden death. Then do that 18, 17, and then go back to whatever they figured out, however they want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I concur with you, man. I like it. I like it too.
I
think it's really the best thing. I think it's the best thing that they done that I've seen lately as far as that, the playoff holes. It's better to go like back some and then make it happen. And I think those three holes back, it's enough of a holes to make it. You got 3 holes. If like Rory went ahead and birdie, and then you got the second one to kind of tie it, or he rolls with it, right?
Yeah.
And then you got and just imagine that he birdied the second one. So now you got a sudden death. It's the same thing. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's better because it gives you a different eye perspective of a different hole. So it's just I think it was
or not to cut you, or I would have did keep on playing the holes until the first birdie. Whoever gets birdie first.
Yeah, you can do that too. But if it was like that, it was over in 16. So, but I rather like I like more the 3, just giving 3 holes as a playoffs and making it happen.
Then you got to go 10 and death.
Yeah. Hey, once again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's consuming us right now, that's watching us right now on YouTube or Facebook, please share this, subscribe. We got tons of shows during the week, Spanish and English. Everybody's bilingual. So please just like, share, and subscribe. It's only like a little button that says share.
Right. Just hit it right there.
All right. So with that being said, we can't do this without our second sponsor. So you already know. Let's go out there and get him. Let's go.
Quality Ventilation, the industry leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
And remember,
se habla español. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do here. Whenever we talk about the PGA, we give you the next week's picks, which next week is at Valspar out there in Innisbrook Resort out there in Cooper Head course. You can see the little
Copperhead.
Yep. The Copperhead course. You already seen the snake in the corner, man. We got it all in here, man.
The pit. We got that pit.
We got it all marked here. You will see the hardest 3 holes in the PGA Tour. Period. Okay.
Has to be.
Hey, it's out there.
The bear trap. Yeah, the bear trap.
Yep. Palm Harbor in Florida. About an hour and a half from my boy right here. My brother from another mother. So I'm just letting him know that he has to go kind of deal. To give me some more footage like you did in the Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the footage from the Arnold, please go to our reels and double check that. My boy Miguel has some shots with Sander. He has some shots with Marikawa. They talked about it. They know what we call sports and we call golf. It's all about. So probably, you never know. We're gonna probably see them down the line again. Yeah. Once again, so this is what we do. This is how we go about it. So today I will go ahead and jump ahead and explain why I got my 3 picks. So if you play fantasy, this is one of the things that we kind of go through it and kind of love about it. We just call it because remember, it's we call golf. So like Miguel said, last week called it. It was going to be Rory. He did it again.
Oops. You might see the video next week.
Did it again. So Miguel hit it twice. So it's all good to go on that. So let me go ahead and let you know. So Bhatia, I got Bhatia as my picks. My picks are next to Miguel. So my pick is Bhatia. My first pick is him. He is coming from a second week with good finale. He ended up being tied for third. I believe it's tied for third because the second was JJ. So how can I say about him? His putter is my concern with him. I don't think nothing else is my concern with Bhatia. And his putter, it is lacking right now and is just a bit. So he could easily be in that playoff. Easily being in there. Okay. So once
couple leaderboards already too. Yeah. He's been on a couple leaderboards.
He's almost there, man. He's getting it. He's getting it. So,
he's young too. To remember,
he won in Texas the last year. So listen, I love Bhatia. I love Bhatia. I love the way he gets in underneath the ball whenever he's driving or he's hitting with the irons. So
it's flexibility.
Yo, bro, this dude is skinny as hell, but I don't know how in the hell he hits this ball. Like it's just this dude. I think he almost. I swear to God, man. I thought the wind was gonna pick him up.
Oh my God!
I thought the wind was gonna pick him up in TPC Sawgrass. I was concerned about him.
He gotta be light. He gotta be a light dude. Yeah, he gotta be. Yeah,
he gotta be like at 130, 140.
He's not even at a 28 waistline. 26.
Yeah, bro, that dude is skinny as hell. But I don't know. Anyway, so moving on to JT. Listen, I love JT. My product from Louisville. I love him. I need him to get this dub. He is playing wonderful. I'm talking about a 62.
He did good. He did good this week.
After shooting a 78.
He did good. He did really good. Looking sharp out there.
A 62 on Friday. So listen, I was really concerned about him. I was like, damn, I picked him and I think he's not even going to make the cut. Next thing you know, tie the course record. Yep. I was like, I think it was like what, minus 11 or minus 13, something like that. It was something stupid, ridiculous like that. So
minus 9, yeah.
Nah, it was in a double figures. It was on Friday, but once again, so he had a spark, but the thing is that he couldn't capitalize on Saturday or on Sunday, right? But outstanding. Listen, Cameron Young. Right now, he's playing in the TGL with the New York.
But he hasn't won nothing yet.
He hasn't won nothing. He's one of those guys that is needing a dub. Listen, once again, last year he came in second in this tournament, so I'm putting my money on him to come this year and make it happen. He already know the course. He already know how to attack it. So it's all a matter of that him going after it. So and he needs a dub like quick, okay, quick. Okay, because he's been a little bit too shaky in here. Too much shaky. All right, so those are my picks for the Valspar this upcoming weekend. I think I got a winner in between that. But Miguel, talk to me. What you got over there?
Listen, great picks, by the way. I really agree with all three picks. Cam Young, I don't know.
I gotta give you something like that. I gotta sneak in one. You know,
I don't know. Well, obviously, I got Schauffele, Xander, Century tied for 30th. The X,
Professor X.
You know, tied for 40 in the Arnold Palmer, and the players he did 72. You know, he's not fit. I think that these three, it's like going to the range for him. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I picked him. I think that he's out there now. Remember, he had a rib injury. He withdrew from a couple tournaments, if I'm not mistaken, from two of them.
Yeah.
Withdrawing from these tournaments, you know, he's recovering. He's putting in the work before he keeps on, getting worse.
He has some rib injuries in there, and it's kind of tough. He's trying to get back into it.
It's recovering, right. Think about that. So I'm thinking that he's shaking this off. He's recovering. Now he's back in the swing. I'm sure that with these three tournaments under his belt right now, he's like, wait a minute, I gotta, get back to the drawing board here and put in the work for this tournament coming up. That's why I picked him. Okay, I think that he knows that these boys came to play. And he's know that in Xander's top, 5 for a minute here now, right? He's not he's a good player.
Definitely, I like that pick, Miguel. I love it.
Yeah, especially for this course, right? You need to be elite for these courses, and I consider him elite player. So Shane Lowry,
hey, listen, you can never go wrong with the number three in the world. Never go wrong.
All day long. For Lowry, my second pick is Lowry because obviously I could have picked McElroy, so I go with the other version of him. They play,
bro. Best boys, man. Since they were young, I've seen some pictures of them young.
Yeah. So for me, picking him and he's playing well. Yeah. So and he got a couple top finishes already. He's been on the leaderboard 3 times. So obviously, I think he can pull this one off because there's not all the elite players, but there's some elite players here still, right? And I think Lowry, yes, with his striking, I think that he can move the ball around in this course, particularly exactly where you have to put it. So if anything, I'll get a picture of him on Saturday. I don't know, maybe.
It's part of it.
Yeah. So my third pick is Lucas Glover. Wow. Time for second. Talking about a guy that's not giving up, talking about a guy that is still on the tour, giving his all, right? So
the tour
he's
and
just
the TGL. Both.
Yeah. And then he's being 45 years old, right? It's not old. He looks a little more older than what he look. He just looks it. But for me, it's like making 3 eagles. He chipped in 3 eagles the last tournament.
Beast,
right? His striking is impeccable. Like this guy's hitting the ball already 6 wins in his whole career. 2 in them already won. One runner up. Joined the tour in 2004. He's been here in a minute. $4 million made. 357 cuts out of 552
Dude, it's a
events.
Dude, it's a
45 years old. He's played 552 events and made 357 cuts.
Dude's a beast.
Like I can give you numbers of all these guys, and a lot of them are not at 552. He's been in this for a long time, and now he's still up on the leaderboard with the elite players. He still has it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's ridiculous.
He still has it. He still has it. So he got to runner up.
Hey,
so I think I think this could be the field that he can beat.
Yeah,
he's going to be in any. You got some many players. You got some high gunners, but we're gonna see who plays darts a little more.
That young. Yeah, I got the young bucks. Hey, so compared to you got more experience in there besides JT.
Yeah.
The only thing that I got is JT with experience. But hey man, you never can go wrong. See, listen, last year, Professor X tied for 5th on the Valspar. And then Luca Glover came in 11th. So they know what they're getting themselves into. He got a lot of experience on it.
It's gonna be the year, baby.
Cameron Young, my boy Cameron Young came in 2nd. But shout out to Minalti. Won it last year. We'll see what happens this year. Okay, with Minalti.
A two-peat?
Okay. Well, maybe
a back to back.
Yeah, he
bring
won
it back to back.
He won it by 2 shots against Cameron Young. So we will see what happens on this on the basketball. But this is our picks. This is everything what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Hit like, hit share. Remember that little thing that's been pointing. Just Miguel, get it a click. Give it a click.
Just hit it right there. Just
it will be greatly appreciated. So from this, we're gonna move and we talk about the PGA, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we gotta talk about the other side. Come on, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about other side of the league, right? There's now 2 leagues now, right? We're not talking about PGA. We're talking about the LIV, right? We gotta talk about.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go at it. All right, man. Here we go. LIV this past weekend. Listen, this is loud. Okay. So
fireworks out there.
So just love it, okay? Just stay with me. Stay focused on me. Right here.
Don't get shaky. Don't get shaky.
Don't look to the side because I might leave you. All right. So listen up. So LIV. A lot of people have been talking about LIV. LIV is this, LIV is that, right? Tons of discussions about when the merge is coming. Still nothing. They were saying that it's been at the mid-year or this year in 2025. We haven't seen nothing yet. However, with that being said, they were in Singapore this past weekend where we saw a couple things that was not normal around here. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead out there and move to see who actually won this weekend.
We call golf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Long Live Golf. All right, it's all about this. So once again, in Singapore, my boy, Naaman, the Chilean, the beast, the one that's taking over LIV, the one that is supposed to be in the major representing LIV.
Holy.
He is the guy. This is the second one he wins. Let's go. Naaman, you already know that is my boy. I go crazy with my boy. I don't care. All right. Best golfer in LIV. All right. Period. Okay. That is all I got to say about that. He at one point, he was 6 shots ahead out there in Singapore. He won comfortable. There's no doubts. Hey, listen, this dude is in another level. You heard me. It's just, hey, it's golf, but it's louder.
I got you.
It's louder.
It's a little louder.
You know what? Hey, listen, let me hold back. Listen, this past weekend, I was extremely pissed because I wanted, I'll be guilty as charged. I wanted my boy DJ to win. I wanted. I wanted Dustin Johnson.
He fell apart, actually.
Yeah, he just melted all the way down. Even though there was a back and forth fight between Naaman and him. However, he hasn't won since last year in the Vegas, bro. In Vegas was his last win. So, people have been talking so much about him. you gotta understand this is not easy thing to win. It's not an easy thing to win. No matter if it's live, and no matter where it is, if it's the PGA, it is.
I'm sure the golf course are pristine. Pristine.
It's a toughie, man, out there.
Oh,
so
I'm sure those golf courses.
Having DJ going out there in the fight, I was rooting for my guy, Naaman, but DJ, I haven't seen DJ in the winning circle for almost a year. So I'm over here like struggling watching him. And the thing was, Miguel, he's a long ball hitter. Me and you know this. He came out of the long ball tournaments or whatever, but his damn chippings, bro. His chip was not on point. His putt was almost there here and there, but for me, what I saw from him was his chip and his approaches just messed him up at the end, and then he opened the door for the Kip Cubs of the world to come in second. So, but Miguel, what you think about Naaman and the individual tournament, man? What you think about that?
Listen, what I saw from him was pure class of a golfer, right? He just struck that ball so nice that he was leading to the whole 2 days. Like the first, he didn't lead the first, but the 2 days he led. It was never like somebody went above him. No, he on hole 7 he makes the birdie to go 14. He was 13 under. Now he's going 14. Now the guy behind him is 11 under. And it kept that pedal to the metal until 2 rounds. He played a world-class golf course and a world-class swing. He just stuck everything. He was looking at the ball. Every time he swing, he was just looking at it. And he knew that he was hitting the golf ball where he wanted to. So when you have that confidence, when you have that confidence, Nolo, it's tough. All you have to do is swing it. Get your mind out of your body and swing, and that's it. That's what Naaman did. That's why he's there. Congratulations to him. Obviously, the Fireball is winning it on team wise because Sergio Garcia. Do not sleep on Sergio's been playing for his entire life, just like Tiger, just like all of the rest of them.
Don't sleep.
JJ Spawn. A funny fact of JJ Spawn: his mom is half Mexican, half Filipino. His father. Oh. Guess what? At age of 2, he had one of those plastic clubs in his hand. Do you think JJ Spawn is there because he just got on these scenes? These are kids that have been playing since 2 years old. This Naaman has been playing since 2 years. So his swing has got to it's narrowed down to almost perfection here, right? He's been hitting the ball, striking it everywhere. Like if I say there's a couple swings to mimic, obviously Rory's, obviously, right? The Tigers, the Hogan, but this kid, he has a kind of like a different, kind of not different, but his is unique like every other swing. Congratulations to him and his caddy.
Oh, definitely. So also shout out to Fireball, man. The Fireballs, man, they won the 2 consecutive. With this one, it's a 3 consecutive. The first time any team event is won and LIV 3 times in a row. Listen, the flag on 18, it says Fireballs. So just for you guys to do
the winners,
the team winners have a flag of their team out there at 18 every tournament. And guess what's gonna happen in Miami? Whenever they play in 2 weeks. For now, they play in Miami. Guess what's going to be in the whole 18? The Fireball flag. Okay, so they're going to try to go not only the first one to win 3 in a row, they're going to go for a 4. All right, for a cuatro. Okay, yep. So shout outs to them. One person I want to shout out, especially on that team, is Puig, bro. Puig, check this dude out. I'm not going to tell you nothing else. Last name Puig. All right, check him out. All right, outstanding. Puig. Check him out, man. That's all I gotta say. Last name Puig. Check him out. And the Fireballs. This dude has talent. It's the first year on the Fireballs. So he's making it happen. I got somebody here. I got Ani. Oh, Ani. Ani from We Call Sports Fantasy. Hey, man, you already know what's up. He says, today I received the golf stuff. 1 anniversary. Thanks. Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
Hope you enjoy it, man. Go out there and just try to hit it.
Bravo.
You never know what could happen. Okay, Oni, thank you for being with us today. Oni from We Call Sports Fantasy. Listen, guys, if you like fantasy baseball, these are the people you need to see. All right, on Sundays, We Call Sports Fantasy. All right, so check them out. Actually, We Call Fantasy Sports. All right, check them out. Up the chain. Let's go. Okay, on it. All right, Oni, thank you for being with us today. All right, so with that being said, Puig, check them out. Outstanding on LIV, but on top of that, we got to check out the standings on LIV because there's some things going on LIV.
Yeah, see who's first and see what's going on the teams.
Let's see how they doing out there. Let's go.
We call golf.
All right, so
okay,
this is the standings for LIV as we speak right now. All right, so obviously in individuals we got
Joaquin Naaman, right, winning 2 with 84 points, 0.66.
My boy.
But we're not too far with John Rahm coming in.
Don't say it.
We're not too far, right? We're like 20 off here. So John Rahm coming in second, right? And then we have for third, we have Sergio Garcia, obviously with the Fireball. Being the captain of the Fireballs, obviously winning tournaments. Remember, it's not just an individual sports, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously you want to win individually, but at the same time you want to represent their team, right? Obviously, you know, remember they get a ring, like a championship ring at the end, right? So obviously winning for the team is good, but the individuals as well are taking it over. Nolo, who you got for the teams on the teams? Who we got first?
Fireballs, man. They won 3 in a row. Of course they're going to be first, all right? But
Obvious.
do not discard that Legion 13. If you see on both sides, their captain is second and the team is second. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, before I keep going, any like or share would be greatly appreciated. Miguel, what they got to click?
Right, just right there.
Okay.
Right there and right there. That's it.
Too easy. Did it kill you, Miguel?
No,
are you okay?
I didn't. I don't even think what I do like this one.
Okay. So any like and share, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being with us tonight. We call golf. Your boy Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup, and Miguel Golf 101. So listen, last year it was something similar to this. Naaman ahead. All right, another team ahead. I think it was the what is the name of
who?
DeChambeau's team, the Crushers. I think it is. Yeah. The Crushers went ahead. All of a sudden, Legion 13 out of nowhere, boom, won it. Okay, the team event of the year and also the individual on John Rahm. He didn't win no tournaments until like towards the end of the season. So stay tuned. Buckle up. Okay. I love Naaman.
Buckle up. All
right. So I love Naaman, but last year the title slipped out of his hands. That cannot happen in back-to-back years. It just can't happen. It just cannot happen. Okay.
As good as he's playing with the others, remember that's the thing about team, and that's why it's good that they have both, because it wouldn't be, you know, then golf would have been in.
And another thing that me and Miguel discussed this in a previous LIV Golf show. We talked about the ring, them giving a ring you can take everywhere. As a matter of fact, John Rahm used it on the Masters. Whenever he got in there with the green jacket, he had a green in his hand.
That's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? So having a ring that you can carry anywhere and look
it's
a better thing than a trophy. A trophy, you can't carry a trophy anywhere. You just got to drop it in your house and that's it.
Yeah, so you can't flex nowhere with it.
And then having the QR code in the back, and then the QR code has like the score of your score, when it was, all the information of that
just well engineered.
It's just ridiculous. And by the way, the top part is a ball marker. So you place it like you see in there with the L on the top. It's a ball marker. Get out of here. I don't want to say too much about LIV, man. I love LIV. People need to understand LIV is serving its purpose. LIV is giving like second class golfers another chance. So that's why you see a lot of
it's like
a lot
making
of first
it was too much elites, and then you're not winning. All of them are not going to win. So imagine that, you know, they're
Live,
just waiting and
like it or not, live what's necessary. Like it or not.
Everything
Even
needs
though
a competition.
Yeah, even though, oh well, I got the DP tour. Yeah, you got the DP World Tour, got it.
Yeah, but that's a whole different. That's a whole different world. It's a whole different country.
Different environment. Yeah, a whole different environment. Okay, so Liv goes US, goes Europe, goes Asia, goes everywhere. Right. So just keep in mind, Liv is here to stay. They're not
it's
going
golf, but louder.
Actually, and then in the team side, you see those four trophies because each team has is composed of 4 persons, so each one takes a trophy at the end of the year. All right, they get the big one, but you also get your 4 trophies. All right, so just keep in mind all this when we talk about Liv. Liv is outstanding. Liv is here to stay. So with that being said, Miguel, I think we jumped the girls, man. Why are we gonna go ahead and talk about the girls?
Yeah.
What
do we got? Yeah,
let's go to the LPGA, ladies.
We have to talk about the girls.
We have to talk about
as
the LPGA.
junkies. We have to talk about the girls.
Let's go.
We call golf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start by the standings. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me let you know about what's going on in the LPGA. LPGA did not play this past week due to the fact that they were down in China. In the Republic of China, which they just finished a tournament out there. So it was outstanding. Shout outs to my girl. I think it was Leah Cole that won it. I think it was Lim won. So they took this week to just come back, get back to up to speed, get a couple of days to rest, went out there and played. But this is the current standings for the race to the CME Globe. All right. Whoever wins this gets $4 million. You already know the biggest thing showing up. Okay, so for the ladies. Okay, so my girl Lim Kim, I love that girl, man. The way that she shows love and she gets emotional with it. I like that. I like where everything is at.
Emotional in it.
Yeah, man. She shows.
They're all emotional. They're all emotional.
No. She's my Tom Kim of the LPGA. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
She gets excited. She's talking back. She's screaming at people every time a putt goes in.
I understand.
You know, she goes in like this. She goes like, go. The picture says it all. Okay, the picture.
Yeah.
Right.
She's out there with the celebrations. She
goes over. She goes over. But before I pass it to Miguel to talk to me about the 5th place, right? You that are watching, any like or share will be greatly appreciated. Miguel, hit that button for them right quick. Let's go.
Right there.
There you go. It's that chair. Miguel, what do you think about the standings right now for the race to the CMN Globe?
You know what? Obviously, you know my girl, Lydia Cole. I want to see her win 1 or 2 more so she can be right up there with them.
Yep.
I think these girls, you know, it's by you don't have to win every tournament. You have to be relevant. You have to be in the top 10 of these tournaments, right? Like I said, and you will be on that leaderboard first, second, or third if you on the more top 10s you get. It's not you. It's already hard to win with the competition. So being relevant is what I see in the girls. So once you're relevant, like your girl, right, Nelly, she won what 6, 7. You know she was number 1 and she won everything. And so I think it's about at least having that consistency and winning a multiple ones in a year. And then this leaderboard is tough to change, right? Obviously, you're gonna have the Lydia Cole this year. Nelly Cordes, she's nowhere to be found on this leaderboard, But we're still early in the season. We're only like 5 or 6 tournaments in. Let's see when the summer comes through where this stands. I'm sure Lydia Cole is going to be a little farther up there. That's all I gotta talk to my girl.
Definitely out there. So before we keep going on, I want to give shout out to Annika. On this day, Annika went in and became Miss 59 to this day, the only woman in tour history to have the lowest score of 59. So she's known now as Miss 59. So shout out to her. Everybody knows her story. Don't want to put out there. She's considered the best women's golf player ever.
I have played
right?
it. Yeah.
Yep. So I am, and you know who's putting that in perspective, right? Who's giving a run for that money? Her name is Lydia Ko, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know nothing about Lydia Ko, you haven't even been
She's
watching.
Playing for a minute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
check her out. Last week, Miguel gave you, they spilled the guts about her again. Like every time we get a chance, that's the Rory of the LPGA. Okay, literally. Okay, so Lydia Ko. So with that being said, let's go out there and give these people what they want, which is the picks for the LPGA. Let's go, man.
We call golf.
All right, Miguel.
Okay.
I'll let you have the honors, man.
Well, obviously, we know, right? This girl right there, right? We just talked about her.
Yeah, Lydia Ko.
Okay.
Too easy to roll. Rolling with
just
that.
And you're right. I think she did one last week, the last tournament. I think it was Lydia Ko, if I'm not mistaken. Kim was just number one in the world. So I got Lydia Ko. I'm not going to say a lot about her. Obviously, like I said, when she popped on the scene, it was like another team from Nike. Another, she was super young. She was winning tournaments, back to tournaments. She was did fantastic in her university. So obviously, I'm going to go with her because I think that she has a lot of potential. So I think she's kicking it into gear. I think she has all the gears locked in. So I think that's what she needed. So I think that this year can be a good year for her. So I'm going to root for her. So I'm going to give her a lot of energy. I hope she wins this one. Lilia Vu. She bombs it, bro. She's just the bomber out there. Once she gets into the fairway, she hit her iron. She's consistent. She doesn't make this big swing and everything, but she just flows with it like a butterfly. I love her swing. I'm rooting for her this week. That's my second pick. My third pick is Kim. I think the potential in her being young and still can. She doesn't hit it the farthest, but she is good at her irons play, and she can putt a ball lights out. Once you can putt, you can chip and putt. I think that has to take a value,
definitely,
right? That has to put some value to that. So, and being relevant, being in the tournaments, I think she already won one tournament this year. So I think these are my girls of this week, and I'm surely, if I call this one, I think I'm gonna have to get like my own self on the side. Not, I'm gonna have to go bet. So I'm gonna have to go to the casino myself and be like, hey, I'm not saying to go bet. We don't gamble.
No. Of course,
we don't influence it that. But if I call this one,
that's it.
Even
it's
the
girls, it's a wrap.
I don't know. I'm losing out.
So before I jump in and explain my three picks, let me let you know, Miguel. No, actually, the last tournament for the LPGA was the Blue Bay LPGA out there in the Republic of China, which Rio Takeda was the one that won. But the one prior to that was Lydia Ko, but we talked about it at the same time, so that's why we got a little bit confused on it. So it was half of Lydia Ko and the other half on Takeda. So going back to this one. So listen, guys. What I gotta tell you about Lydia Korda, my boy Nelly Korda. I'm sorry, my girl Nelly won this tournament last year, and guess what? She's going back to back. All right, so it's all good with her.
I don't know. She got some good competition.
Why you gotta hate? You
got some good competition right here. She got good competition right here. Nah. We can go right here. That's perfect matchup right there. We can go matchup if you want.
One by one. Hey, I put money on my girl. Korda. So once again, this is a perfect course for her and for Charlie Hall. Why? Because both of them hit the ball the longest in the tour in the LPGA. So the furthest. So they're long drivers, both of them, and they overtake this course. And don't be surprised if both of them are tied up going to the last day on Sunday, going for that Ford Championship, all right, by Wild Horse Pass. Okay, so then my number third pick, all right, Titinko, Gino, all All right, Titinko. Gino. Listen, she won the best approach. I think it was last year. She is all about placement and putter. If her driver is going, she can't be stopped, man. She's the most precision player in the LPGA last year. She won it. So stay tuned with her. Gino is coming. Gino has gone 1-1 against the great one, which is Cole.
Yeah.
And they've been having little battles here and there. So they love each other, by the way. They take a lot of mentor.
She's standard ground. She's standard ground.
She knows what she's doing, man. So outstanding thing, the Ford Championship out there by Wild Horse Pass out there in Chandler, Arizona. Please, Arizona, show up. LPGA is outstanding. I think this is the best that I've seen the LPGA in the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good women out there that are playing. These ladies are playing something else, man. It's
top golf. Yeah, top golf. Top of the level.
It is crazy. It is crazy how they are playing so good. Placement, the putting, the approach, everything, man. And seeing a long hitter like Charlie Ho, by the way. And you, nobody else. Okay, so that's
nobody saw it. Nobody saw that.
Okay, so outstanding for the LPGA out there. So, but we got to jump into the hottest thing right now, which is the TGL. All right, so let's go out there and talk about the TGL, the Tomorrow Golf League. Let's go.
We call golf.
All right, Miguel. All right, the playoffs are in, and once again, I gotta say it. The co-founders of this league are not in the playoff, which is Rory and his Woods. All right. We tracking. We already know what happened with Woods. Shout out to him, to his family. Hope everything is smooth going in. I know he got injured as well. So hope the recovery is going great. Yep. Hope his recovery is going great. But we got playoffs. Keep it up. It's golf. I'm loving it.
It's golf.
Listen, I was watching it and I stopped because I'm here with you guys. So I really do not know who won this one, but I know that it was 6-3 New York. All right, ahead. So I'm a little bit pissed about this. So I'm going to go ahead and while I pass the mic on this to Miguel to talk about what you think about LIV, not going to LIV, but the TGL right now, and what you think about the matchups so far. Tomorrow, we have the Atlanta Drive against the Bay. Miguel, what you think about that matchup?
I think it's going to be a great matchup. First of all, Atlanta and the Bay. Listen, Justin Thomas, really, with Shane Lowry. This is your pick. This is my pick. Billy Horschel and Wyndham Clark, Patrick Cantlay and Oberg. We're talking about these are elite players. You know what I've been hearing back about the LIV though, that now that it's exciting for them. And this is getting for them, it's getting serious and it's excitement for them. It's literally Justin Thomas. I heard him say, when you hit the ball towards that screen, it's far away. It's a distance. It's not just right there, like a regular simulator that you hit in it. It's right there. You hit the middle of the screen and it goes. No, there you have to hit, and you can actually see your ball taking off and seeing the trajectory of it, that where it's going to do, and then seeing it on the screen. It's it's an amazing experience, they're saying. So shout out to that. And I think this lineup, this is tough. Now we're getting to the playoffs, right? We got to see how serious things get. We got to see, strategies, see if anything changes. Now we're going to show the elites that's getting down to playoffs. When there's playoffs, you got to come with it, and you got to bring top game now, right? So let's see what happens, right?
I'm going to break it down to you right now. The LA, my team lost against New York. New York came in and won that. So New York eliminated the LA Golf Club. Listen, New York has been struggling all year long.
What?
and came in and got the dub. Okay, so
That
it was
Fowler, Cameron, wow, and shot.
Yep,
I
they came in.
Wow.
Yeah, they came in and won 6-4. It was a toughie.
Wow.
I think it was what the LA golf club relied on, which is the approach of Maricagua and Fleetwood. It was just not there. The putting, they missed a lot of putts. Fleetwood missed like 2 or 3 putts out there to tie it.
He would, bro.
Yeah,
That
and
dude
then
can't make a
Tigala,
putt, even if you.
Tigala, his approach out of the tee for a par 3 also went right. It's just they didn't have it. They didn't have it. At the end of the day, New York came in. New York came in and made it happen. So in here, New York. So that's the crazy thing. New York's the leader on putting. On putt distance, New York's number 1. So that's how they got back into the playoffs. So and then you have the LA Golf Club, which they are the number 1 on triples. So it's number 1 and number 1 in this, number 1 in that, and the approach was the money.
That's insane.
And the approach was the money, and it wasn't even a playoffs or nothing. So it was crazy. So as far as in the singles, it was Tigala against Cameron Young. Tigala won that one. Then they went to 14, and it was Ricky Fowler against Tommy Fleetwood. It was par. And then you got in hole 13, you had Sander and Marikawa, which that was the big one because that was the one that the hammer was thrown, and Sander won that one. So they already had a good lead, like a 2-shot lead in halftime. So man, I'm pissed. I am fired right now. So
I think that was I think that's fine. That's a good team to win.
Both matchups with not lost both matchups against Sander on the 1-on-1s, on the singles. He lost both of them with the hammer. That was heartbreaking right there. He took care of the 1-on-1s. He beat both times Cam Young. And then Tommy Fleetwood lost both times against Ricky Fowler. I think between that Marikawa and Fleetwood losing, that was the big difference. They only was ahead, I think, by 1 whenever they went to the back 9. So it was, look at this. Triples, it was 3-2, which that's what it was. They were ahead. And then the singles, there was 3-2 again, and that was it. That was called it a day. The only 2 that they and singles was by by Tigala. So my boy Tigala came out here to play. So that's what happened. The play-by-play and the stats. Man, it kind of sucks. My team is out. Was rooting for them since day 1. But they won and out. Okay, tomorrow, Miguel. Tomorrow it is Atlanta Drive against the Bay. You already know. I think you picked the Bays, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I take the Bay.
You took the Bay.
Oh, do you want to? Do you want to go opposite, or you want to go same? You want to go Justin?
We're good. I can go Atlanta all day. You already know I'm a Falcons fan, so it's just not bad. I love Oberg and all. That's gonna hurt my heart, but it's okay. I go with it, man. I got JT over here, so we will see what happens. We will see what happens on that. So we will see tomorrow at 7:00. Do not miss it. ESPN2 is gonna be crazy. First playoffs of the year, outstanding. Hey, it's just keep it up, man. It's just golf. All right. TGL is giving somebody, the world of golf something else to talk about. So with that being said, let's go out there. Oh yeah. With that being said, let's go out there with Pepatos Security and let's cover it up for tonight. Let's go.
Pepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. A security box, cup, or board includes a variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And remember, se habla español.
Hey, Miguel, it's all yours.
Listen, thank you so much for whoever's watched it live. We're with us for just 1 hour and 9 minutes now. So just thank you for that 1 hour. Whoever's gonna watch it repeated, just thank you so much for being here. Like and shares is the best thank you that we can ever receive. Just that little button right there. So one more time, if you can just do that, that'd be great. It would keep us going. We're gonna go anyway, but it would just keep us more to bring more motivation to bring more good content. We call golf, ladies and gentlemen, right? This is what we do. We just call it for an hour, and thank you for your time. Like, subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, you already know, like Miguel said, we appreciate everybody that's watching and like or share. We greatly appreciate it. Also, we got tons of shows during the week. Tomorrow we got We Call Sports Puerto Rico. If you want to just have a quick peek of what's going on in the island of Puerto Rico, come in, join us tomorrow with Jay Salas. He's gonna tell you what's going on in the BCN. This is the major basketball league in Puerto Rico. We just started. Also on Wednesday, we're gonna be talking about football. Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, we are coming out to talk about all this crazy free agency, trades, everything that's going on in football, and maybe a little bit of the draft in there. But even though the draft is just a couple weeks out, but it's okay. We're going to be talking about that too. So join us on Wednesdays at 8:30 with my boy Hush X. Obviously, me going out there making it happen. Maybe you might see Miguel in there, and you may a little bit shaky in there. A little bit shaky in there. But on Thursdays, we got the main cast of We Call Sports Podcast. With G.I. Josh. We also have John D and Juan again in there. We're going to be talking about NBA, MLB, which season starts tomorrow. And we also going to be talking about boxing and what happened this weekend. You already know we got a little bit, some kind of way we feel about this weekend, but we're going to talk about that on Thursday. So stay tuned on that. And also, we also have on Saturday, We Call Wrestling for those you freaks of WWE, NXT, and AEW and all that. Please tune in. We speak Spanish on that one and other the programs, but we all bilingual. So if you want to say something about what we're talking about, just write it in Spanish in English. We're gonna bring it up. Okay. And on Sunday, the new latest project from We Call Sports is We Call Fantasy Sports. All right. So listen, guys, tune in for that. Right now, what's running around in fantasy is the baseball, which is just starting tomorrow. Just stay tuned, tune in. They're gonna give you the latest and greatest on who to pick, who to drop, who to pick from the free agent, all the good stuff out there. So just stay tuned with that, okay? So with that being said, on Monday, you already know you got us again on Monday.
Yeah, you got us for an hour, just for an hour.
We call golf, man. If you're a junkie, this is the place to be, okay? Period. Okay. So once again, don't talk about it, be about it. Also, before I leave, I want to give you something right quick to put in your back pocket. Measurement of excuses is 0. So if you got any questions, concerns, challenge, you stress, just go at it, man. Don't run from the challenge, all right? Go in it, all right? So remember, measurement of excuses is 0. And if you're thinking about it, this might be the call for you to don't do it, okay? So we still need you in this world. You're here for a reason, all right, ladies and gentlemen? So with that being said, thank you for being with We Call Sports in this edition of We Call Golf for this wonderful Monday. Hey, stay tuned because remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. Let's go.